Okay, hello friends, welcome to BISP Solutions. Myself Ashwin, and BISP Solutions is a tech company provide technological solutions across the world. Now in this video we are going to see promotional effectiveness analysis, right? So promotion effectiveness analysis, what is this exactly? What is this? So let me tell you first. See, promotion, we do the promotion here, right? Just hold on a second, give me 1 second, just a second. Okay, so here you can see we run the campaigns for our for increasing our sales, right? So now when we are running the campaigns, we have to predict exactly what sales, what impact will be seen on the sales, right? So for example, we all know exactly what the campaigns we run for the sales. Look at this. What is promotion effectiveness analysis, right? Now promotion effectiveness analysis involves evaluating how well promotional campaigns drive sales, right? Increase market share and improve profitability. First of all, suppose we run the campaign that this much % off on the sale of on the purchase of these two items, right? So these are the discount level campaign we run, the offers we run at the time of festivals, right? Then the frequency of the sale, then for how much time the campaign is running, so that also impacts the sale. The visibility, the availability, and cross-selling and bundling. Cross-selling we already discussed in our previous session, right? So these are the, whenever we run any campaign, we see how it impacts on the sale. Now how the campaign impacts sale, that is, it impacts the market share. First thing, it impacts the market share. Then we are identifying goals of our price promotion strategy, right? So it increase the market share, it build customer loyalty, it stimulate trial and awareness, clear excess inventory, and enhanced brand perception. So these are the 4-5 types that we get the benefit. Build customer loyalty. Suppose we run a campaign at the time of festival, so most of the customers, they look at us and they think about buying from our shop. So these are called customer loyalty, gaining the customer loyalty. If you don't run any campaign, if you don't give benefits to your customer, then what is the use of running the campaign? And a customer also always think that if this shop or this showroom is not giving us any facility or the benefit, then we should move on another shop. So that is called gaining the customer loyalty, retaining the customer, stimulate trial and awareness, then clear excess inventory, and then enhanced brand perception. These are the few points that we are going to see. Then you see here flash sales for e-commerce, real world example of successful price promotion. Now you can see fresh sales for e-commerce, part 1. Buy one get one offer in supermarket. You can see seasonal pricing on outdoor equipment, then loyalty programs and dynamic pricing for airlines, and limited time bundles for software subscription. See here, these are the promotions types, right? Real world example of successful price promotion analysis. So price promotions, these are some examples of price promotions. Flash sales you might have experienced in any shopping site. In any shopping site you will see there are the shopping sites, they are trying to decrease their prices as low as possible. There are so many sites you will see with very low cost price, only up to limited time limit. Then buy one get one free. If you go to any super bazaar or a shopping mall, you will see there is a separate section where the things are kept with buy one get one free banner, right? So that is another promotion. Seasonal pricing for outdoor equipments, right? Then you will see loyalty programs and dynamic pricing for airlines. Loyalty program, suppose if you are going to any specific airlines, so that airlines gives you some facility or some concession or some discount in the ticket. Limited time bundles for software subscriptions. There are many software subscriptions that offers you that if you buy this subscription now, then there will be benefit for next 2 months, extra 2 months benefit will be given to you. So these are some examples, right? So that is what we are going to see here. Now I am giving you some practical exam. Look at this, some practical examples. Now here we have taken out some data from NetSuite, right? I have taken out some data from NetSuite. You can see here promotion effectiveness. Now we have run the promotion in NetSuite, and due to that promotion there has been some changes in the sales. Our sales has been increased. So I have downloaded that data from NetSuite, right? Let this open, I will show you. Look at this: product, store ID, promotion type, the discount, in which week of the year we have given the discount, sale before and sale after. That means before discount what was the sale, and before after discount what was the sale. So we have created a report in such a way that whatever the sales that we registered before launching a campaign, and what was the sale of the same product that we registered after the campaign is launched, right? So this is the idea. See, our main target is to discuss how this multi-level perceptron, or we can say the machine learning, helps in business criteria, in business scenario. How this helps in business scenario, that is our main target, right? Just learning the mechanism is not sufficient. We should be able to know that exactly how this machine learning concept, what is this multi-level perceptron, how this multi-level perceptron helps in increasing the sale. Then only the purpose will be served, right? So this is our main target. So we have developed a report in NetSuite in such a way that before launching a campaign, what was the sale of that same product, and after launching a product, what was the sale that we registered in the same product. That means it takes 5 to 6 months to collect all these type of data, right? Overnight we can't extract all these data. For example, January to February, March, April, in these 4 months there were no festivals, so we take out the report of the same product, right? Few products, and then at the time of festival, like after July month, so we launched a campaign, and then we see the same product sale. Then we collected all those data, and then we are going to now analyze on that particular specific data, right? Here I have already created this, but I will create a fresh data for you. So I will create one iPyNum file, interactive Python notebook. Okay, here is interactive Python notebook, and now here I am opening the, just a second, let's come here. Okay, now here we come. Yes, now let's come here. Okay, so our first target, first of all, to analyze on that Excel sheet whatever we have collected. So now first of all we have to pull all the related directories, libraries. Now these libraries means Pandas is a very well known and effective library for data analysis and data cleansing and massaging everything. So pandas as pd is the, we can say as a nickname, or we can say as a variable, right? Numpy as np, torch.nn, that means nn means neural network. Dataset, data loader is required. Dataset is required to collect the, to organize the data. Data loader, we load the data. Then sklearn model, that is train test split, because we have to train the data and then test it. sklearn pre-processing, and then matplotlib, that is the plt, that is for plotting the data. Now here we are just calling the library, it is collecting the library. We have to wait for 2-3 seconds and then we will start. So far we have learned about how historical data. Now what is the impact of this promotion? Suppose I have a shop and I am running a promotion in a festival, like buy one get one free hand wash, liquid hand wash. So I will notice that what will be the sale of the same hand wash if I increase a little rate, and what will be the sale when I for the rest of the year when I don't launch any promotion. So it will help me to retain my customer, right? It will help me to gain my customers loyalty. Okay, so let's see this. Okay, now we come here again. Now let's come here. Here is, now look at this. We are going to read this CSV. Now load data set. Our very first target will be to load the data set. Now if I put this df, right, now see there are total 5000 rows, right? There are total 5000 rows. So here you can see same product ID, sales store ID, promotion type, and discount week, and sales before and sales after, right? As I have explained you about this. Now look at this, create effective target column. Now see, this is what I get. Now I have to create one more column here, effective. Now effective target column df, sales after and sales before, years type int. So how it looks, let me show you first. Now look at this. Here what we have written, df effective equal to, where column has sales after value is greater than sales before, right? If the sales after is greater than sales before, in that case only it will put 1, right? Else 0. Okay, so now you can see here, one more column is created, effective. Now categorical columns. Now categorical columns and numerical columns, what are these? See, categorical columns means product ID, because there is some category. Store ID, it is also a category. Promotion type is also a category. And numerical columns means discount, week, sales before, right? Okay, so our useful columns are only these: discount, week, and sales before. Okay, now we have created, now see here, these two variables are created right now. If I show you this df, nothing changes right now. Okay, so nothing is changed right now. Now let me show you another, what we are doing here. Look at this, label encoder, right? For column in categorical columns, LE, label encoder df columns, LE fit transform. We are going to fit the transform. For example, again df, if I show you, nothing is changed here. We are going to just, this is just a function for column in categorical columns, LE, label encoder. We are encoding the label. How it works, I will explain you in few seconds. Just a second. Here you see scalar equal to scalar standard, df numerical, and then df. Here you see. Now see here, what we have done, we have encoded the columns, right? And then we have given all. If I show you this 52, 93, 15, 52, 93, 15, we have given the numbers. Look at this, right? We have given some specific numbers to every store ID, to every product ID, and to every, you see here, promotion type. Look at this, we have given some specific number, and this is called encoding. This is how the encoding is done. Now all the alphanumeric columns are converted into numeric only, right? So you will see here, just a second. Now see features and labels. Now here what we are going to do, first of all let me explain you this again. Here what we are doing, we are labeling, encoding the labeling, and then we are just scaling them, right? So df numerical columns, okay. Here you will see scalar fit transform numerical columns. We are fitting the numerical columns and we are converting all the alphabetical values into the numerical values, okay. So this is how it is done. After that we have to keep all the independent variables into x, and y means dependent variable. Okay, now let's see here. Features and labels. X equal to all the independent variables and y equal to all the dependent variables. So if I go to x, look at this, right? And if I go to y, only one variable will be there, right? Array 1 1 1 1, that is the last one. So effective means it is a dependent, it is depending on all the related variables, right? So that is why they are called the independent variables, and here we are requiring y, a separate variable for all the dependent variables, right? So now let's move ahead. Here is train test split. This is the function that is used by us for the last so many sessions. We have been using this. Now look at this, train test split. There is a function train test split. Now what we are going to do, in x and y both, we are separating x data into train test and y data into train test, correct? So if I show you this, x underscore train dot, look at this, 80% into in 80% for training and 6% 6 for testing. This is not 80, this is the 80%. 4000 means 80% of whatever the data that x variable is having, and 6 is the 20% of whatever the data that is having, right? So now here if you see x underscore test dot, look at this, six is the column number, 6 is the column number, 4000 is the 80% of whatever the data we have, 1000 is the 20% of whatever data we have, right? Similarly y dot shape, y underscore, right, it will show comma 1, right, comma 1, that means only one column is there, right? And 4000 is the 80% of this, right? And y underscore test, you can see here, or not test, it should be y underscore test dot shape, right? Look at this, 1000. Okay, so now we have divided that train test split, right? With the help of train test split, we have divided the data of both into 80-20%. Now see here, promo data set. Promo data set, what is this promo data set? Now class promo data set means we are creating one data set in which self.x torch.tensor, we are converting the data into tensor, right? Okay, this is just a standard function, we don't need to worry about this. This is a standard function, you have to pass the variables, you have to pass the parameters inside it. After that, now see here, train data set equal to promo data set x train y train. and the test data set equal to promo data set x test y test. Okay, now if I write here train let me show you this also. Train loader data loader equal to train data set batch size 32, right? It will divide the data, it will load the data into the batch size of 32 rows, right? Test loader. Okay, so what will be our next step? Neural network. Yes, here is our promo model. As we have seen, first of all the data input is given to you, then we split the data into x and y, then we divide the data into 80-20. After that we create our data set and data loader. Now our promo loader, it comes here. Now this promo loader, exactly what happens, it converts the data into the neural networks, right? Neural network means hidden layers inside it. For example, 10 students come to me, that is the input. Then I will bifurcate the student based on the based on the requirement of the interview. Then students will be divided. After that I will ask, now I will separate each and every student, and I will prepare a different questionnaires for every student. So that is called the neural layers, right? Neural layers, neural network we can say. Okay, now class promo model. Okay, now promo model is here. Now what we are going to do here, we are going to do the promo model. That means we are dividing this. Look at this, input dimension comma 64. That means 64 neural networks will be created. And ReLU means it converts -1 into 0 value, right? After that drop out 0.2 formula is used, functional. Now see here, here you can see the linear again, the second time nn dot linear, right? Linear, it divides the data into 32 neural networks, and then nn ReLU is used, and in this way at the end you can see the sigmoid function is used. Okay, now if you see here, I'm going to hit the enter button. Okay, now let me show you one more thing. Device, if your device is a handheld device, then a little change will be done, and if your device is like laptop or desktop, then no changes will be done. Device torch.device CUDA, if torch.cuda dot available, else CPU, right? If you are using any handheld device, in that case it will be used. Now model equal to promo model, input dimension x shape 1 to device. Okay, so look at this model consists of all these functions, right? Now after this you will see training setup, right? Look at this training setup. Criteria equal to binary cross entropy loss, right? Optimizer equal to torch.optim.adam, right? So this is the training setup. Okay, we have set up the training all setup. Now first of all, what we are going to do here, we are going to training the loop here, right? So epochs 20, we are running 20 epochs, right? Epochs means just one second, yeah, epochs means just a repetition. It's a repetition that we are running, right? As I have already explained you, repetition means it is nothing like training the module. For example, if I am coming to my friend daily, So this is called the training, that I see there everything, and I get to know about their house, on which day my friend will be available, on which day my friend will not be available. So that is called repetition. We are running the same thing again and again, and then we see how it works, right? Now you see here, for epochs in range, epochs model.train running loss, right, equal to 0, and all this function is predefined. Just follow this as it is, then evaluation of our function will be done, right? After that you will see total, correct, total loss, all these we have defined here, and then x batch, y batch, okay, then x batch, y batch, okay. So these are, we are providing the batches of variable x and y, and then whatever the output will be generated, it will be then processed. Ultimately, if I show you the final outcome, look at this, the epochs is running. Now see here, in this epochs you can see whatever the training loss is there, it is decreasing. Training loss is decreasing and accuracy loss is increasing. If it is not increasing, it is constant. That means this is 97% perfect, right? Test accuracy, that is that is 97% perfect. Okay, now we have to plot the data. Look at this. Now look at this. This is loss over epochs. So train loss and test loss. As long as the epochs runs, it becomes lesser than lesser. That is called the loss over epochs. Okay, this is called the loss over epochs. So both are decreasing step by step. Okay, plt dot subplot. Look at this, accuracy over epochs. Now see here, now see prediction on new promo. Okay, so prediction on new promo, new predict new, and if you see here df underscore new, okay, df new is not defined. Just a second. Okay, this is the function, right? So let me show you that. Now look at this. This is how it is working. If I show you, just a second. Here is predict new demo. Okay, so what we are doing here, we have created a function, and then what we have done here, new example, we have taken a new example in which product ID is this, store ID is this, and then promotion type flash sales, discount, that is 25 week 15 sales before 1500. Then you can see here result equal to predict new promo, and then you will see effective, it will be an effective. That means we have given 25% of discount on the 15th 15th week of the year and the sales before is 1500. So it shows that it is an effective. Now let's have a quick recap how we have done this completely. Let me explain you once more. See, we launched the campaigns to increase the sales. Now it's our duty to check whether which campaign can improve the sales much better than the remaining other. This is the main target, right? This is the main target, that which we have to identify which campaign increases the sales the most. Okay, now if you see here, we have imported first all the important libraries. Okay, so this was our very first task. After that, you will see here, this is a data set. We have imported a CSV and put it into the database. Then you see here the DF, how it becomes, right? After that, now you will see here, I will create a new sales effective, right? Sales effective column, and effective column, I will put 1 in front of those. I will put 1 in front of those where the sales after is greater than sales before. Okay, so here it has already put 1. Then what I will do, I will first separate the categorical column and the numerical column into different variables. Okay, then what we are going to do here, look at this. Encode categorical columns. Now we are going to encode it. Encode it means it is nothing, just giving a numerical value to all the alphanumerical values. That's it. Replacing, because it works on only the numerical data. Now say scale numerical columns. Scalar equal to standard scalar, and then df numerical columns, scalar dot fit transform, and then this df dot numerical columns, and then we have standardized this. Now you can see here, we have converted all the alphanumerical values into the numerical values. Then you see features and labels. Now whatever the features and labels are there, we have given, right? Y equal to df effective and value dot ASTI float, all these things. Now our task begins from here. Now here we have to introduce the function of train and test split, right? Train test split. What we do here, we separate the independent variable and dependent variable both in different variables. Now this data, whatever the x is having, we have to separate that data into training, testing 80-20%. And similarly y dot train, y dot trains test, we have to separate the data into 80-20 part, right? After that, we created one function, that is promo data set, right? Then we have provided promo data set loader, right? With the help of this loader, we load the data, right? And test the data set, that is promo data set. Now you will see here, promotion model. We have to run this promo model. To first of all, we have to analyze that data, right? Running the data into that machine, right? So what we do, we create the batches of 64 neural networks, and then we apply the ReLU activation function. This ReLU activation function converts the negative value into 0, and it introduces the non-linearity, right? And then dropout, and then linear ReLU, linear, and then last time it runs the sigmoid function. Okay, and after that you have to make changes in your coding, that is device equal to torch.device CUDA if torch.CUDA and else CPU. Okay, now this you will see the device. If you are using a handheld device, then you have to use that device, you have to convert that, and otherwise if you are using a laptop or a desktop, then you don't need to use this function. Model equal to promo model input this dot shape, right, to device. After that, training the setup. Now training the setup means criteria equal to NN binary cross entropy loss, right, and then optimizer equal to torch dot optim dot atom, and all this function we need to write, it's standard. And then epochs equal to 20, then train losses, test losses, train accuracies. Okay, then we run the epochs is 20, right now we take 20, and then we run this epochs, right, this is a complete epochs formula, right, and then evaluation of the model, right. So now you see here the train loss is decreasing on every epochs, that means the train loss is decreasing and accuracy is increasing, or if it is not increasing, it will show you the maximum accuracy also. You can see it is not increasing, but it is showing a constant accuracy. Now after that you will see plotting of data. Plotting of data is, I think we are showing the loss over the epochs. The loss is test loss is very low. You can see as the epochs runs, the loss is started reducing. Okay, and then what we do, you can look at this subplot. It is just like putting a magnifying glass here somewhere, right? So it is showing you the subplot. Look at this. Okay, now you can see here the predict on new example, predict new promo. Now again we are going to create the same function, that is predict new promo. Okay, so the torch dot tensors, here you can see x equal to torch dot tensor, everything is written here, right. After that you will see here the example which is shown here. You can see product ID new, it is put, right, store ID newly it is introduced, and in this way you will see, if you run this function, right, by putting some formula, new example, predict new promo. Predict new promo means this predict new promo. In the upper line we create a formula, and in the below line we run that formula. Okay, after that you will see here predict new promo bracket new example. Then you will see prediction effective or not. Yes, if it is effective, then it will send 1, otherwise 0. So if it has sent 1, that means it is effective. So this is how we predict the forecast, right? We predict the sales, right? So all in all, what we do, our main target is to just run the promotion and to analyze what impact will be done on sales. See, today business target is to utilize maximum AI based tools, and AI based tools are nothing but they are just used for predictions, right? If we talk about predictive analysis, then prediction, how this will impact the others, right? It will we are going to do the utilization of PyTorch and their concepts into the business, right? Okay, so here we are putting that data. Okay, so guys, I recommend you to go through this video twice, thrice, because in one attempt it would be very difficult to understand. So go through this video twice, thrice, and if you don't understand anything, then you can put it down into the comment box. I will be happy to help you there, right, or reach out to me. So today we are concluding here only, and tomorrow we will see some other topics, right, where the artificial intelligence or the machine learning can be used. Okay, so thank you guys, and those who are new to this channel, those who are watching this video for the first time, so I recommend them to please subscribe the channel. Okay. Thank you guys. Thanks for